And welcome back to the channel, guys. This is season 47, episode 48, and I've called this top of the table clash because we have a league match, and we're at home to Aardvark. So let's go straight to the stadium, and here we can see that attendance at Written Water was 10,000, so another sellout, bumper crowd. Runnymede Rangers position 2 versus Aardvark, our closest rivals, who are ahead of us in the table, and they are top. So we've been waiting a long time for this one, and just to recap, we are playing the strongest team that we can. So all our first team are available and playing. Yeah, we've got the trio up front of Schroeder, Costa and Romero. So hopefully, they're on target this afternoon, but we will find out. Cool. Also, noticed on the last video that Aardvark will play some odd placements. So are they shorter players? Have they got sort of suspensions or injury troubles? Well, we'll find out during the game. And indeed, the game kicked off. And as always, it took a while for the Runnymede Rangers to get going. Only lying because Costa in the second minute, bang, there you go. That's how you start a football match, and 1-0 up already. Fantastic, and a sign of things to come. Feisty game this was, and Delarue and Serba got in a tussle. Ref had to split it up, yellow cast to both, and it was, tensions were high at Written Water, and things were simmering on the surface, but they seemed to calm down, and we went into half-time 1-0 up. So a massive second half ahead of us, and it kicked off. And what did it have in store? Well, the first thing that happened was, after a while of play, was an injury. So Velasquez, Aardvark's top midfielder, gets stretchered off. So we'll have to find out how bad his injury was. But he gets, that was a massive blow, because I think he was like 84, 85 in skill, and he gets replaced by another midfielder at 45 in skill. So that's a massive loss. And indeed, Runnymede Rangers see the opportunity and take it. Costa, that man again, another crucial go, 2-0 up. He slots on the 78th. So we've got approximately 22 minutes left. What can happen in the last 20? Here we go. Schroeder, penalty, puts the icing on the cake on the 80th. And is that how the game ends? Yes, it is. Fantastic result. And what a game. It had everything. Yellow cards, injuries, penalties, goals, you name it. So, and to keep a clean sheet, so that's 3-0 up. And to keep a clean sheet, gets top of the league. Fantastic. What a day for the Runnymede Rangers. And can't wait to get into this match report. So indeed, if we go back to the It's a Goal website, here we go. It's official. Runnymede Rangers 3, Aardvark 0. So let's look into this game. Massive dominance by Runnymede Rangers. Look at that, 80%. 18 shots in total, so 10 shots off target, 8 shots on. 3 of those went in. 2, look at that. Aardvark just had 3 shots, all 3 on target, but they couldn't convert. And if we go down, man of the match is Costa, because obviously those 2 goals that he scored. But look at that, 80% possession. Very, very dominant performance. And if we go into teams, look at the discipline. It was quite a feisty one. In fact, Romero is now suspended because he's picked up another quotient of yellow cards. So he'll be suspended for 2 games. Wow. So let's go to the table. So we have Runnymede Rangers are still second, but the points gap is now cut down to 4. So is Div Champs still up for grabs? Well, put in the comments below if you think it is. MTH United also won, Shiligar Nika won as well, Tarator drew. And then down at the bottom you've got FC Motro is back up. They've managed to get 2 wins. Muckletoon is now down, Thames Stakes is down, and Bayer Leverkusen still dropping like a lead balloon. Okay, right, masses to get into, guys, because just want to start off a debate, because we've just obviously had Wonder Kid on the transfer market. So I put a question out onto the forums. So if we go to home, so scroll down. So my question was here. Yeah, so my one was, can anyone please let me know if transfer bids info should be confidential? Okay, so yeah, if someone asks you about a bid, is that kosher? Is that acceptable? And I seem to have started a little bit of a debate. So yeah, we'll get into that at another point, but it might be worth reading it. So I'm going to let it simmer for a day or two and then comment on it. Yeah, just wanted to get the question out in the open. And talking of transfers, how exciting is this? So if you go to my mails, where's my mail? So if we go to, well, no, let's go straight for transfers. Look at this. We are at the top. So Drengerson, Wonder Kid, is now a player of the Innsmouth Cadivers, and the fee was 67 million. So let's have a look. So lovely young man, or old man. Yeah, so yeah, club fee paid 67,300,000. So I feel like a kid in a sweet shop that's inside Toys R Us, located in Legoland. It's all go. And also, if we go to the our mail, then we will see that we have also got new members of staff also. So this is all good, and this is all part of the plan to please the chairman, please the board. And let's go and check our new rating out. So if we go to the board, yeah, we've dropped one. Okay, we were 21 and now we're 20. So we put another 60 odd million in the bank. Available funds are this. We've increased staff rating by at least 1. There you go. So we're now 60 and we drop. Unbelievable. Buchard, what are you thinking? Don't get it. Okay, well, hopefully this number increases yeah, as the week goes on, but we shall see. Okay, right, let's finish this off by going to match day. So match day 10 in the QE2 Cup against the Source. Yeah, so like how can I, it's like Real Madrid coming to Leighton or Orient. Okay, that's the example I've just pulled out at the top of my head. But this is what it's like. We are entertaining the Source at Rit in Water. Yeah, we're still after a point. Never say never. And we'll try our best to get a point off the Source. So watch out for that episode dropping tomorrow. But also, let's go to our next game, which is away. So if we go to the match preview, we can see that Halton FC are putting in a team that are 37. The goal is 29. They have got some good players like Klein 60. Yeah, they have got some good players. Fataka 46. Okay, but we are putting in half a reserve, half a first team. So, for example, Gut reserve goalie, Avamov reserve, Sarkozy reserve, Von first team, Jajima reserve, Monacan reserve, Werner first team, Vale reserve, Enzioglu reserve, and we've got Schroeder and Costa up front, which are all first team. Okay, so a little bit of a mix, but we are going in on. We are going in on 47. So yeah, it's going to be an away game. So I want to rest some of the first team players because they've been through the mill a little bit. So we'll see how this game pans out. So lots to talk about. Down in the comments, why is my board rating actually gone down? What do you think of the 67.3 million that has gone into the bank? What do you think I should do it? I'm thinking stadium development. Yeah, well, we shall see. And yeah, what do you think about the bidding conversation? Should we be asking about information, or should we be divulging to other players about bids that are happening in the transfer market? Cool. Lots to talk about. So in the comments below, get active. And while you're down there, press subscribe, smash the like, and always remember, don't just tune in, join in on itsagol.org. Thanks for watching.